Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, did we get it? Make sure the transcription's going before I start. Means spread out all over the board gets pretty complicated. Let's see here. I think we're good to go. All right, so I'm just going to do a short summary tonight about Greenvillepress, which is our training and media company, which is part of Greenville Associates Consulting. So it's our fourth division, the other three being enterprise software, managed software, and ISP services. And Greenvillepress is our fourth, essentially, go-to-market division. So what Greenvillepress is doing, we are building books, traditional hardbacks and electronic copies of our training materials for our enterprise products. We have a training channel where you can go on and learn about our services. And we also have a magazine service, which we have built, which includes a number of topics that go along the full gamut of football and soccer to politics, music, and the like. So Velocity is the name of our magazine, and we are bringing it as part of our ISP service. So Greenvillepress is publishing a magazine. The magazine is included as a product in our ISP service. So as our ISP service gets bigger, then our ability to drive views and users into our magazine should increase over time. What Velocity is intended to do, we do have our own original content that we write and craft. We usually put out 4 or 5 unique stories every week. And then we try to pull content from the internet sources that are very popular. So if you've ever seen Ridiculousness from MTV, they go out and they find clips and they present them as part of their show. We're doing a similar thing on Velocity, except we're running more categories than they are. So we have a little bigger scope than what MTV is doing with that one show. Not saying that's better. Obviously, they're doing better than us right now. But the intention of Velocity is to provide enough content from any source, whether it be Reuters, something from Associated Press that we want to republish. As long as we can do that legally, we will, to enhance our magazine. So although we can't compete with the New York Times on original content, we can put up and repost probably as many articles as they put in the New York Times on Sunday, which is in the 200 to 300 with a small staff. So we're not trying to be them, but we are trying to provide enough interest so that if somebody's using our ISP service, they don't have to go all over the place to find information. Now, the other thing that we can do and do is at the bottom of our service, we can include RSS feeds from major providers. So here we've linked to Reuters and BBC so that not only do we get just our own sources, but we can just get traditional feeds from the major media companies. So our service is pretty sophisticated in what it's doing. The other thing that we do with our magazine is we do build custom versions for our customers. So most customers like to have an events catalog where they publish social media polls, posts from what they're doing in their stores. So what we can do with Velocity is allow them to create their own content and help them publish and manage their social media environment. So it's a very important service. It's a consulting service. So I can go into small companies, help them set up their own environments very quickly, and we can help them link to their Twitter and Facebook so that they have an internet presence that's a little larger than the normal. So that's the base for Velocity. We are building a pretty serious software company. And if you've ever looked on YouTube, they have a lot of content on people training how to use various software methods and technology. Ours is based on using our tools to create a result. So we are not trying to teach you HTML and PHP programming just for the heck of it. We are trying to teach you HTML and PHP so that you can build something that matters and deliver services to customers, both on the enterprise and in the public marketplace. So we don't teach technology for its own sake. We are teaching technology so that somebody can get not to the hello world level, but to actually building a portal, delivering service to customers, both on the internet and on mobile devices. So that's really what Greenville Consulting is doing and Greenvillepress, and that's all sort of part and parcel to our division right now. We're just calling Greenvillepress. So Greenvillepress and Consulting is about delivering our products and services to the marketplace, and Velocity is one way that we are doing that today. The other major way that we're doing that is we're coming to market, as I said, with our own channel. And this is called Gem Developer. Greenville Enterprise Manager is our management studio. We're building a hybrid cloud management tool set that's based on Microsoft and our own technology. And it's intended to go out and control cloud networks and premise networks at the same time with a single source inventory platform. So once you get to that level, then you can build very large NOCs and scale, and you can add any of the components that go on with an ITIL world. So we have a Gem Developer channel, and Gem development will be a very large portion of our business going forward, we think, because customers definitely need help managing the complexity of what they're doing out in the cyber world, from security to host technology to client technology. So that's it. We have the Greenville Enterprise Manager and training. We have our enterprise software and training. And we have our portal technology and training. And then we have hardback books that we have published that are sort of related to our consulting base for the most part, but we've also written about core technology like proximity processing and location processing. So we are an expert in those areas. So where we can offer value, we're trying to sort of be at the same level that you would get from a professional training organization for other major vendors. So thank you very much for your time today. This is just a short introduction to our press group, and you'll be seeing more on our website as our products get more standardized. We'll be able to train more, and that will be a larger part of our business. For the last several years, we've been just building product. And so building a huge training organization didn't quite make sense at the time. But now we're ready to help customers use our tools to come to market. So that's all we have for you today. Thank you very much for your time. And we will call it a day. Stop sharing. There we go. Stop recording.